Hey guys, Logan here. Today we're finally getting the major update 4.4 and with it some update notes. And I've read it and here is the most relevant stuff you need and want to know. So let's dive right in. Starting with what's new. Two new maps, Lofoten Island and Province, and these maps will be available on Squad Conquest and Team Deathmatch. Also two new weapons deploying across the next 2 weeks of Tides of War. I know I mentioned it in videos before, but the Panzerbusch 39, that's an AT rifle, and the Breda PG, an assault rifle, is coming in the next 2 weeks of Tides of War. And the max career rank is increased to 500, that's a big number, so let's get to grinding. I have made a video detailing on the increased ranks and I will link it down below if you'd like to check that out. Maps and modes. Lofoten Island and Province will be available in Team Deathmatch and Squad Conquest to begin with. DICE is aiming to introduce more game modes to the maps that are most fitting. Marita is having a fix for a window where players would get stuck when vaulting through it and improvements to the spawning system. Mercury is now available on Squad Conquest and bullets can now penetrate certain set of leaves that were previously blocking bullets, so the bushes ain't taking the fire. Changes to the smoke grenade have also been done on this map. The fix is most likely affecting the lighting that used to shine through the smoke, making players visible even if the smoke should be a cover for them. And here we have a list of balance changes: improved hipfire accuracy while jumping for sidearms, SMGs, pistol carbines, bolt action carbines and assault rifles. Improved hipfire accuracy while moving when using the enhanced grip specialization. And increased vertical recoil of all MMGs by 150% on the first shot, decreasing to the current value starting from the 5th shot. We have further changes coming to the MMGs in our next update. Adjusted bullet penetration effectiveness of bolt action sniper rifles and self-loading rifles through materials. Adjusted AT rifle damage through materials. Increased melee damage of light melee weapons such as knives to 35 from 27, so maybe now it won't be a long fight while using knives. General weapon and gadget changes. Here is a lot of smaller changes that I think will make a big difference. I will read them all actually, so keep up. Players can now throw back their own grenades. Tweaked and improved visual effects for hand grenade explosions. AP mine no longer unspawn after death. AP mines can no longer be placed on barbed wire. Increase the volume of the ping sound effect on AP mines to give players a better chance of taking cover once they have been triggered. AT mines are now behaving correctly and applying damage consistent with prior updates. Adjusted the deploy time of the AT pistol to be better match of the animation. And the Piat and Panzerfaust now properly shows its reload animation after many consecutive reloads. Corrected the kukri range for combat medics and corrected the MAB 38 Mastery 6 completion requirements. Fixed an issue with the S2200 Mastery 4 and Proficiency 6 assignments. This will now track kills beyond 50 meters correctly. Fixed an issue entering aim down sight when resupplying and using the ammo or medical pouch. And also the issue that allowed high latency players to place another AP mine very close to another AP mine that they recently placed. And they fixed the issue with the AT grenade pistol did not deal enough damage to buildings. Fixed the issue where the AT rifle APCR rounds would destroy entire building parts when only intended to deal extra damage against vehicles. Fixed the scope glint on the boys AT rifle with the medium range scope. Fixed an issue that would cause projectiles that not have set ricochet properties to ricochet anyway at certain angles, which could cause less than intended damage. Fixed an issue where the ammo counter for the flare gun was not visible, and the issue where the crosshair will be locking the enemy's head when performing a melee attack for a duration longer than the melee attack itself. Fixed the issue that could cause the M30 drilling to not have a visible barrel if the weapon was picked up from the ground. Well, that's fixed, so that's good. And they fixed the rare bug that could make it not possible for a player to use reinforcements if they had been killed, and then revived while having the reinforcement selected from the reinforcement wheel. So that's like when you get up and you still have the phone in your hand and you have to put it down and then click it again. That's fixed. Fixed the blued muzzle not having the correct color for the EMP. And the issue that could cause some gold weapon pieces to not look like gold in game. That's fixed. These are all good fixes if you ask me, but there are a lot of smaller changes in damage values and distances on weapons, and I will not bore you with all those numbers, but I will link the update notes down below if you want to check it out. And here we have soldier changes. Here we also have a lot of changes, but not everything is as important. As I said before, if you like to read the whole note, I will leave it linked down below. The parachute can now be opened a bit earlier when falling. This allows the players at full health to use the parachute for most lethal falls. I haven't tested it yet, but it may mean that you can survive a fall or a jump from the bridge on Twisted Steel. I haven't tried it yet, I dare you to do it. Players can now glide slightly more with the parachute. Direction and aiming slightly affects parachute direction and the descent speed in regular multiplayer. In Firestorm, parachuting will not be affected by this change. Increase the height at which lethal fall damage will occur when free falling and parachuting. This is kind of funny. They fixed the issue where players could die when colliding with a health or ammo crate due to high velocity. Imagine that, jumping out of an airplane, high speeds, and just colliding with the health bag, and you die. That's ironic and funny. They fixed the issue where players could die when colliding with another player while initiating a revolt. Sorry, I'm laughing. I've seen this happen, it looks kind of funny. But as I said, this is just a few of the changes. Read the whole list in the link down below. What about vehicles? The only thing worth mentioning here is that they have fixed the bug that would in some cases cause the top gunners to not take any damage from the infantry. This has been a very annoying issue and I'm glad they fixed it. Of course there are more minor changes to the vehicles, but this is the one that I found most annoying while playing, so good thing that they fixed that, as I said. PC improvements. They have improved the camera rolls input while using a mouse, which should make it easier to use. Xbox One and PlayStation 4 is seeing some fixes for some achievements. That's the Jack of all trades, Globetrotter, Death from Above and Elite Trophy. And last, what are DICE working on for update 4.6? Of course, further improvements to the game performance and stability, some changes to the MMG gameplay, and the most exciting thing, the map Operation Underground, which is a reimagined Operation Metro. And it's set to release between chapter 4 and 5. But that's pretty much it. If you'd like to read the whole note, I will leave a link in the description. Make sure to leave me your comment down below. Leave me your thoughts down there. I want to hear what you think. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Battlefield content and leave a like. I hope to see you in my next one. This is Logan, signing out.